Shit. Got my nigga G's in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. Shit. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. It be knocking watch lights out. My spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. You already know what's going on. It's time for that Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Pain. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell. We getting right to it, man. You know, it's been floating through the atmosphere on social media and Instagram and Twitter and all platforms, YouTube especially. All the bloggers been eating it up. Well, DJ Academics kind of started it saying that allegedly YB and Durk squash their differences. And I'm going to tell you why that's cap. It's going to be cap forever because it's been beef since King Von died. And don't forget the fact that King Von was part of OTF. When it's blood on, it's just like gang situation. It's just like a Crip and Blood situation or any gang versus rival gang situation when you lose one. Ain't nobody squashing no issues, bro. Somebody done lost their life. It's an eye for an eye. So, no, I don't see, and there's been too much hype behind these two young niggas beefing for me to feel like, you know what I'm saying, these niggas gonna squash their beef, man. Niggas been getting shot at. Gon Do lost a homie. Durk lost a homie. It's been too much back and forth. Niggas threats. Niggas pulling up in each other's cities. It's just too much going on for niggas to think that these two young niggas gonna squash what they got going on and to think that the niggas that's behind them gonna be with squashing the war. Nigga, like, come on, bro. It's a lot of niggas that's involved in that situation that got love for the niggas that had lost their life in the process of this altercation and this competition going on between OTF and NBA Youngboy. So Academics, you know, being out the loop because he ain't a street nigga, don't be knowing what he be talking about. He just was running his mouth because that's definitely cap. I never see YB squashing no beef with Durk, knowing that Gon Do and Von had an issue and Von lost his life behind that issue. Just like I don't see Durk squashing it with NBA Never Broke Again because the nigga that smoked Von, rest in peace King Von, was from NBA Never Broke Again. So how do you niggas figure that these niggas is finna squash they beef, bruh? Enlighten me, because nigga, if you kill one of my niggas, we ain't got nothing to never talk about in fucking life. These niggas rich, got an army of niggas behind them that's following they lead, and you think these niggas gonna squash the beef when they got a whole bunch of killers and young demons behind them? Niggas ain't squashing no beef behind that, bruh. That's dead. That's gonna be a long-lived process, a long-lived confrontation between them niggas, man. OTF and NBA gonna always have a problem. It's gonna always be up with them and for the simple fact that if they was ever to squash it, the public gonna look at these two niggas like they was soft. And we both know NBA don't want niggas looking at them like they soft, and OTF definitely don't want niggas looking at them like they soft. So this gonna be up and it's gonna stay stuck. So any nigga that think it's gonna come unstuck, you dumb. Because these is real street issues, nigga. We done watched on tape Von losing his life. We watched King Von lose his life on tape, bruh. The world got to see this nigga lose his life. And then niggas think that niggas gonna reach out and squash beef. Yeah, YB is squashing a lot of beefs lately in his hometown of Baton Rouge because it's smoke in the city of Baton Rouge too. And he got a lot of niggas in his team that's caught up in that shit. And a lot of niggas, you know what I mean, gonna be stuck in that situation because, like I said, just because you got stuff going on don't change the fact that you got problems in the streets, bro. And this is a situation that ain't never gonna dissolve because niggas gonna forever feel like, nigga, it's up with them. And the other side gonna always feel like, nigga, it's up with them. And we see that in the streets, nigga. When niggas get into it, when you see gangs getting into it with the rival and a nigga lose their life, ain't no squashing that, bruh. That just come with the culture of what's going on. The atmosphere that niggas is standing in, it's gonna be like that. So you can't expect for niggas to squash beefs and niggas done lost their life. Nigga, would you squash a beef with a nigga that killed one of your niggas? I don't think so. So don't expect these two rich niggas that come from the trenches that got 1,000 niggas behind them that look up to them that's ready to go when they ready to go, gonna squash some problems. It just ain't gonna happen like that. I'm sorry if you think differently, but that ain't how it's gonna go. I just want to speak on that real quick, and we gonna touch up on this Ralo thing because this one of them situations that did. I think this hurt all street niggas' feelings, man. Seeing Ralo go out like this, and when his partner exposed the audio, I think that really, 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 really gave the public insight on the fact that the nigga that exposed Ralo wasn't capping. And he exposed the conversation, and you can clearly hear Ralo admitting to a lot of things. You can hear him admitting to things he shouldn't have done. You can hear him admitting to what you thought I was gonna do. I was on the jet. I had weed. I had to. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, he might have said his plug dead, and the niggas he got the Fetty from was dead, and niggas he got the H from was dead. But nigga, you sat down with them folks. You gave them the code to your phone so they can go on your phone and see stuff that they really wasn't supposed to see. So what did you really mean when you told your partner what you think I was gonna do? Is that something that was always in your head when you was trapping it out like that? Like nigga, when I really get knocked down, somebody gonna be expendable, whether they dead or alive. It had to be something like that. But I'm gonna let y'all hear for yourself of this man talking about what he talking about after being exposed, bruh. But then got the nerve to take the social media and then say that his partner on some police shit for exposing the call. No, nigga, he just exposing what he talking about because a lot of niggas looking at him sideways thinking he hating and trying to stop your shine and stop the love that you receive from the streets. It ain't even that, nigga. If he standing on principles, he just on some nigga, you ain't all the way right, nigga. You need to tell these folks. So you know what I'm saying? It pans out like that sometimes. But you know, let's get to it.
I still love you. How the brother, huh?
Alhamdulillah, I can't complain. I'm out here still deaning, still keeping it solid.
I like that. You
Shout out my nigga
supposed to
Smoke too,
forever do
man, for
that,
sending me
Jay.
the video, man.
So, if I was to take acceptance of responsibility for the accusations that
Hold on, let me stop you right there. It ain't an accusation. It's in black and white, bro. I'm reading your lawyer pleading on your behalf, trying to get this record sealed because of this information that you gave. It's you saying that you never said that you didn't do it, but you had me believing for 5 years that you kept it solid, dog. And in the paperwork, it say that in 2 months, y'all got locked up in April. In June 6th, you gave a proffer. And you gave up information. You gave them folk the code to your phone. And let them review it in your presence. That's what the paperwork say.
I ain't opposed to that, Jay. Belong to him. The documents that you see is from a prosecution misconduct
But
hearing.
okay, but so if you saying that you gave them just the phone information because you knew nothing was in the phone, what about this shit on page 12, line 12 and 13, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana. That's what the transcript say.
Okay, I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go.
Hold on. Y'all heard what his partner said that the nigga was sitting there telling them folks, he wasn't telling the Fulton County police, just so you niggas know. Nigga, he was telling the feds. He was telling the feds that he know about shootings and all this other nigga. How much telling you got to do? How much telling you got to do before you figure to yourself, nigga, yeah, nigga, I might as well go ahead and put the badge on because that's working for the police, bro. The minute you hand them your phone and say, you know what I'm saying? Here go the code right here, nigga. Here go, and unlock it for him, nigga. You might as well have put a uniform on, bro. What is you talking about?
Oh, now they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking other questions.
You know the code though. That's what I'm saying. You know the code. You ain't supposed to have no meeting with them folks in the first place.
Straight up.
I was presented a situation that only reason why you know about this is because of the prosecution misconduct hearing. All these rappers pay that money to get out.
Man, you hear what that nigga, man? He choking on his own. This Ralo, man. This fam goon Ralo, man. This one of the sturdiest niggas that been in hip hop last 10 years, man, on the street nigga side, man. This nigga came in, nigga, M's up. Nigga, the average D-boy don't come into the hip-hop game M's up. Nigga, he came in M's up. Doing interviews talking about how he wasted millions trying to get on in the rap game. This Ralo, man. Do y'all hear this nigga voice, man? It's not the same as when he arrogant, cocky, talking crazy, threatening niggas, pressing niggas, fam goon this, I dare a nigga that. Listen to this nigga, man. They asked me some other shit, and nigga, this nigga whole demeanor is totally different, bro. It's totally different, bro. This ain't the Ralo that we used to hearing on music, used to seeing in person. This ain't that nigga, man. He don't even sound like that nigga, dog. What's up with Young Maul?
But we ain't these rap niggas though.
Listen, please consider this. I got caught with this on the plane. Say, what the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
Take your lick. Like shit, it's just so okay.
But you hear this nigga, man? I got caught with it on the plane, man. What you thought I was gonna do? Nigga, you shouldn't have put it on the plane. You're rich, nigga. You in a $2-3 million private jet doing criminal shit. That ain't stupid. Bruh, that ain't stupid. But this nigga talking about what you thought I was gonna do. I got caught on the plane. Nigga, you didn't think it was a possibility that you was gonna get caught on the plane and you bringing hundreds of pounds of weed and everything else on the plane, bruh? Come on, man. Ain't no way this nigga was that arrogant that he thought that was cool. That ain't never cool. Then you walk and then they hit your plane and then you start working for these folks. You put yourself in a situation to expose yourself, nigga. That's what you really did. Ain't nobody tell you to put that shit on the plane. You could have figured out another route to get that back to Atlanta, bruh. You chose to say, you know what I'm saying? You felt like you was above the law. You felt just like DMX and Belly when he went through the red light and I was like, nigga, what you doing? He's like, nigga, fuck the police. Nigga, I'm smoking. I'm speeding. Nigga, fuck them. Nigga, I'm nigga, ain't nobody untouchable, bruh. And that's exactly why you got knocked down. And that's exactly why this nigga exposing you, because you're being praised in the manner that you shouldn't be. When nigga, you broke down when the pressure hit you, when you put yourself inside the pressure cooker, nigga. Same way Birdman feel about Gangsta. Sitting at that table, help make the rules. But when against the rules, nigga, you got to be held accountable the same way, nigga, because you built the table, brought niggas to the table, established some rules, nigga, and you broke them. The nigga that was sitting in the front at prayer broke them. But the world mad at the nigga that exposed them. So what's really going on? And I understand why people say the streets is dead. Nigga, this shit is dead, nigga. You can't trust nobody. People ain't who they say they is. Nigga, the backdoor shit is more infamous than loyalty nowadays. Niggas talk about backdoors more than they talk about loyalty amongst gangs, cliques, crews, posses, whatever it is. Nigga, shit like that happens everywhere. Just like it's damn near impossible for a crew to succeed and not crash, because niggas gonna be some animosity. It's gonna be some stupidness. Everybody not gonna walk on the same accord, bruh. And I can second what I'm saying because I come from gang culture, nigga, and I done seen my whole set not function correctly because niggas in the set start killing niggas in the set, nigga. Don't expect no loyalty when you ain't showing them. When niggas see shit like that, nigga, you can't expect for niggas to want to ride or die for you, nigga. You ain't ride or dieable for, nigga. Look how many niggas that'll lose their life for this nigga, though. And he went against the street, though. He went against the street code. He went against street principalities, man. But you got niggas over here like, ah, man, I ain't with that. But then you got a whole bunch of niggas over there like, man, that nigga ain't do nothing, man. The nigga just said he got caught on the plane with all that shit. What you think I'm gonna do? That sound like Donnie Brasco, nigga. Niggas is crazy,
But we ain't these rap niggas though.
Listen, please consider this. I got caught with this on the plane, Shay. What the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
Take your lick. Like shit, it's just some. Okay. Look, listen. Remember when before you got locked up, I used to always tell you, "Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Hey,
I agree with you, Shay.
And you used to tell me, it's just some weed. So if it's just some weed, why you ain't just go in there and chin up?
Guess what?
Man, this shit say. This is what Brian Steele say. He said, if it comes out on June 6, 2018, that Mr. Davis gave information, and it says, that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well. It comes out on June 6, 2018, that Mr. Davis gave information, and it says, that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in this community. That would not bode well for Mr. Davis or his security interests at all. Like, who they talking about, though? They say well-known people in the community, like.
You see what I'm saying? He trying to sell off his joints so don't nobody see it, so it's just swept under the rug. His lawyer basically telling the folks, like, look, this too much information, this can't come out like that. This gonna put him in a fucked up position. And it will. Because just as fast as we praise Ralo for being one of the top solid niggas, in 24 hours, that nigga turned into Boston Richie, nigga. In 24 hours, this nigga turned into Boston Richie, nigga. Listen to that man on the phone, man. I'm still messed up behind this. I know Future and them got to be messed up behind this. This they dog, Gucci and all these niggas got to be fucked up behind this, bruh. This a nigga that was around all the Atlanta elites, man, that come from the streets. Being outed by a nigga from his own crew that feel like, nigga, you went against the grain. You can't fault old boy for that, man, because at the end of the day, nigga, if y'all supposed to be standing on something and he felt like you crossed him by, you know what I'm saying, doing otherwise, how was he faulty? You know what I'm saying? I know it's a whole bunch of perspectives on how niggas feel about the whole Ralo situation, man. But at the end of the day, it ain't about he say, she say, or what dude said. Because at the end of the day, Ralo saying it clear as day. Right there. He talking.
They talk about the people who I had to make it look juicy for them. I had to act like these people was always my people. However, so many people.
But
he said he had to make it juicy.
You told me your logic.
That sound like
you know what I'm saying,
behind
why you did what you did. So at the very least, I can respect you. At least come clean to me. But my thing is, bro, you had me in the blind 5 years behind it. Like, this shit.
Nigga, this
Man,
street nigga
that's
Ralo,
crazy.
man.
I never would have expected that from you, man. Like at all. You feel me?
Bro, look, I'm gonna tell you I'm sorry, bro. I'm a Muslim first. I'm gonna tell you I'm sorry, bro. But honestly, I didn't even think I didn't even think this was gonna ever come up. What the hell is like? Why is you mad? Why would you be mad?
Man, this what got me out.
Rap ain't what it used to be, cuz. The streets ain't what it used to be. So that mean a lot of niggas that ain't what they supposed to be in a era of music that ain't what it's supposed to be, they getting through. And then it's a lot of niggas that's exactly what they supposed to be that ain't getting through. So it's like the real niggas, man. It's real niggas in the game, but we watching a lot of niggas throw wool over a lot of people's eyes. You got niggas out here that's portraying to be killers, influencing kids outside to be killers, and these niggas ain't killed shit. You got niggas portraying to be gangsters. You got niggas learning how to gangbang on YouTube. Let me give you niggas some game, man. I don't give a fuck what channel you go to on YouTube and type in whatever gang you want to be part of. Nigga, that is not how you do it. And ain't nobody gonna credit you for that. You ain't no reputable for that. You's a bitch ass nigga for that. Especially if you over 21 years old. If you over 21 and you joining the gang, anyway, you a bitch ass nigga, because that's something that niggas get into and be a part of when they young. You ain't got no damn business being no grown nigga, man. Trying to go up there and wear bandanas and throw up rags, man, and you old enough to buy cigarettes already. That's cornball shit, nigga. You just didn't get to live the life you want to live in your teens, so now you trying to live it now as a grown man. You's a fucking failure. The streets failing everybody. The streets is failing everybody. The hustle don't love nobody. These niggas don't love nobody. And these bitches don't love nobody. Quit thinking it's full of love outside. Ain't no love. Nigga, love yourself, nigga, and keep going, nigga. That's about it, nigga. Quit having all this faith in the streets, nigga. Have faith that the goals you chasing. Because the street shit is dead. That shit is a nightmare. And when you fall asleep, the feds in it, nigga. Or one of your niggas in it dressed like the feds, nigga. So understand, nigga, that street shit dead. So to all the niggas that get up every day and they commit to the streets 24/7, you a fucking idiot, nigga. I'ma holler at y'all, man. It's time for that Coach for the Streets. Hosted by Mafia and Paint, man. Hit them buttons, man. Subscribe to the channel. Ding the notification bell. Don't never miss out on when them real niggas is talking, man. The latch off the door ain't no back door, nigga. We serving to the trap. It's done, nigga. Let's go. Hey, though. It's the Mafia. This shit for all the gangsters, nigga. Real story. Jugging out the double doors, cuz in the 6'4". Towers hitting switches on these niggas back in 94. Basketball practice, and after that, I'm back to selling dope. When the cops hit the ab, I done made a rack off of my pager though. When the WAP hit my box, I'ma hit them back, I'm on the payphone. My shoebox getting full, I need to go buy me a safe for real. It's treacherous outside, not supposed to have it, but I paid for it. A brand new out the box, Tootie on me while I'm